One Piece 734. The Kamaitachi of Romeo. It's not Romeo, but Romeo. Uh, Too much work. And I don't know. It's This chapter was great, but it's One Piece chapters usually take me more time to do, and because it has more dialogue. And keeping in mind, it's you have to analyze everything, and it's just too much. But you have to focus on the main points, and you know it's all over. And but whatever, and let's just get started because it was a good chapter. Yes, it was a great chapter. Um, so we start off in the arena with Rebecca. She apparently won, and like I knew Rebecca was gonna win. I said it the last chapter that came out. It was obvious. I mean, if you didn't see it coming, then I have no words to say. But yeah, I knew Rebecca was gonna win. So I'm a thug. Yeah. All right. Other than that, I was wondering how she won. Like I knew she was gonna win, but I was just like, what's Oda going to bring to the play of how she won? It can be something stupid. Oda never gives us something stupid. He always has a good explanation, and like always, he delivers. When you think he's gonna let you down, he just brings you up a million times better. It was pretty interesting, Cavendish, really, I just thought he was a bitch. I didn't care too much for him, but this it caught my interest. I'm a pretty strong opponent, apparently. I just thought he was a pretty good swordsman, but actually more than that. I mean, he may not be conscious, but he still has power. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Cavendish is stronger when he's in sleep mode or hibernating or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and I don't think he has a devil fruit, so I guess that's just like something he was born with probably or he developed. I'm not sure. We haven't got a full explanation yet, but it was pretty cool. We just saw him stronger. He slashed everybody on the ring. And you're probably wondering how Rebecca survived, I mean, if you haven't read the chapter. And, I mean, it makes sense, but it was a little sketchy. I feel like it, now that I think about it, like, more. At first, you're always like, oh, of course, it was a great chapter. Um, it makes sense. But then think about it, happened to Slasher and her helmet. Her motherfucking helmet. I mean, if you saw the panel where everybody else guys slashed on their chest, on their stomach, it's mainly in their this part mainly right here, on their chest or whatever. So, like out of coincidence, she just happened to be the only one that got slashed on her eye. I don't know. Now that you think about it more and more, just I don't know. It's just me probably, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, she won. Let's get that. Don't want to make a full discussion about it. But yeah, Rebecca won, and then we go to Doflamingo, and pretty much she's giving us information on where the Straw Hats are and what they're doing. And Frankie's still at the toy house, trying to destroy it, and he's in the floor, so I'm not even sure he's fighting yet. But yeah, and then we get to Zoro, Kinemon, and Luffy, and they're just pretty much still running. And then they meet up with Rebecca, and she's gonna lead them to the palace. So that's good. I'm guessing, finally some Luffy Doflamingo action coming. And we also get, the Usopp and the toys. Nah, not a big fan of that. Really don't care. But it's another thing you have to consider. That the Doflamingo knows everything except that part. That Usopp and the toy soldiers are not even on the ground. He doesn't know that, so I guess that's an advantage towards the Straw Hats. So yeah, that's good. And then he talks about Nami and Sanji and Chopper and Brook, and they're pretty much going to the other island. So they don't play a big role in this scene in this chapter, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a good chapter, informative. It just caught you up to what we should have known for the 2 weeks. He just pretty much in those 2 weeks that we missed, he just summed it all up. He just said, "Okay, this is what should happen that week and that week." So here you go, and it was pretty good. You know, I don't have too much complaints. Great chapter, awesome, and I hope it keeps coming like this. It's looking good. So yeah, thank you guys, and bye.